So, as you all know, and to no surprise, I really like theme parks. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to roller coasters. Now, I have had some absolutely amazing days at parks, as well as some less desirable days. So anyways, in this video, me and my special guest, Canobie Coaster, are going to be telling you 10 tips and tricks to take your theme park day from fun to incredible.
When you go to a park for the first time, it can be a little stressful trying to fit everything in you want to do into one day. So when you visit a new park such as Six Flags Magic Mountain, Cedar Point, and Hershey Park, I recommend making a list of attractions you want to experience beforehand so you don't miss something by accident.
This tip goes hand in hand with the last one, mainly because even if you know the rides you want to do, you need to know what order you want to do them in. This will allow you to do everything you want without having to panic if something goes wrong, because you have backup plans.
There's nothing worse than having a good day at a park while having to deal with a nasty sunburn or getting a sunburn while at a park.
I mean, just look at this guy when he was at Busch Gardens, Tampa. He literally looked like a tomato.
Bodie, get out of here. This isn't your video. My god. Sorry, Canobie, you can continue.
Wearing sunscreen at parks is by far the most important thing to ensure you have a great day while staying safe from the sun, because standing in lines for hours in the hot sun is a perfect recipe for a terrible sunburn if you aren't prepared.
Now, this is probably the most basic tip in this video, but it is a tried and true thing to do. Now, depending on who you ask, some will tell you that you need to get to the park about 15 minutes before opening, and some will tell you to get there 2 hours before opening. But I personally believe the perfect amount of time is about an hour, because that gives you time to be able to get through the ticket booths, get parked relatively close to the entrance, and get all your necessities situated. And still have time to get up to the entrance turnstiles before too many people get there.
All parks have slightly different policies when it comes to loose articles in their different rides and attractions. Some parks, such as the SeaWorld and a majority of European parks, allow on-ride filming with a secured GoPro, whereas Cedar Fair, Six Flags, and Universal do not. Some parks will let you keep your phones with you in line, as long as you secure them in a pocket before the experience starts, while others will not let you bring anything with you in line, so it just helps to know a lot about the rules at a park you're going to beforehand, especially because the lockers to store things are not always free. Look at Great Adventure, for example, where El Toro, Kingda Ka, and Jersey Devil are essentially upcharge attractions because everything must go in a paid locker, including phones, wallets, and keys. Then some Cedar Fair parks require paid lockers for bags.
Man, the difference between Friday and Saturday compared to Sunday is just crazy when it comes to crowd levels. The main point of this one is just if you want to avoid crowds, go to the park on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, and you will be golden.
It's no secret that parks boost the prices on the offered food within the park, so figuring out their options beforehand will help you choose the cheapest options. It also helps to know which restaurants are near the park and on the way to the park, so you can grab something before you get inside or after you leave. Another tip is that some parks will allow you to bring a packed lunch, but you can also bring lunch and leave in the car, probably in a cooler, to eat whenever you get hungry, because a majority of the parks allow you to leave and re-enter.
I know for most people, money is a bit of a problem when it comes to going to a theme park, mainly because of how much prices are increased for products on sale. So that's why it's important to set a budget for your group. Give yourself enough money to get a shirt or something like that, as well as food, so you don't end up spending tons of money on things you don't need or rigged games.
Some of the most popular theme park attractions are the water rides, and some of these ones will get you absolutely soaked by the time you get off. So while there isn't a way not to get wet on some of these attractions, you can avoid getting your shoes and bags wet by wrapping them in plastic bags. Most park gift shops can give these out for free. This helps eliminate the awful feeling of walking around with wet shoes and possibly getting blisters, and it also protects your belongings from getting soaked and possibly ruined.
For our last tip, this is super important, and that is drink tons of water. The large majority of parks will allow you to bring in your own water bottle as long as it's empty, and they will have places for you to fill it up throughout the park. So just be sure to drink water so you don't get dehydrated and pass out. And so that's all the tips we have for you. Once again, I would like to thank Canobie Coasters for helping me out with this video. The link to his channel will be in the description of this video. He does a bunch of reviews for coasters and parks all around the world. I'm also going to be starting a video a week, so yeah, expect a lot more content from me in the coming weeks. I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.